The first month being at that tiny home shelter, they do like a barbecue, and this one lady had barbecue, and what was weird is they had two different sections of where they had some food at. They had one side that had food in like a container and stuff, and then they had another side that had food that was in like a sandwich type of a sandwich bag, like a big ass, not a sandwich bag, but like a big Ziploc bag. And I remember the lady pointed at it. She was like, "Yeah, get that one, get that food right there." I'm saying this right now because I'm starting to think that it's a possibility that somebody put something in that food and possibly like recorded me or did something like scandalous. I don't know. Um, Only reason why I'm thinking about this is because I had a dream like a couple days ago, and it was like I was picking up food inside of this building. I had a plate of food, and it was like barbecue there, and I was putting food on my plate, and this one girl had grabbed like a half-eaten piece of a hot dog, and then tried to like get me to eat it, and then I basically like started going like. It was like I picked her chair up, like, what is you doing? You know what I'm saying? I literally picked her whole chair up. But it was this girl that worked at the Walmart distribution center in 2022 in Ridgeville, South Carolina. It was this girl named Bree, and I never knew that lady. I never got her number. I never did anything with her, anything like that. But that was somebody that I conversed with a couple times, a few times when I was working at the Walmart distribution center in 2022. The Walmart distribution center that was in Ridgeville, South Carolina. So, this one lady, this slim, dark-skinned lady, yo, she cooked like a big barbecue one time, yo, and I remember I just went and got some. So I don't ever remember something happening to me in my sleep or anything like that. So I'm recording this video right now just in case some type of recording was made, because I still remember when that one day when there was some socks, somebody put some pink and white Hanes socks in my duffel bag when I spoke on that, and this one lady had came and like looked in the room. She had a look on her face like she wanted to tell me something, but she felt bad that she didn't want to tell, but she didn't really want to open up to me. When I actually pointed inside of my unit that I was in. This one I was in tiny home unit number 35. And I recall having a conversation with that same lady. It was this dark-skinned lady, yo. And she started talking about how something in the Bible about white women and something like that, and we got on the subject of stuff like that. I think she made a statement about me saying that I hate black women or something like that. And I was like, where did that even come from? I was like, you don't even know me. Where did that even, like, how did that even come about? And I said, I don't even be like, I said, like, this is like the first conversation I'm having with you. And I said, a lot of times I don't even be speaking about a lot of stuff. And she was like, well, what you mean? You just went walking down the street yesterday and you was talking about stuff. And I was like, yeah, but I never uploaded that video. How did you know that I was recording the video talking about stuff that I was going through? And when I started asking that, it was another dude that was sitting across from me that was recording me. The same dude that was recording me, it was this Hispanic dude. And that was the same dude also that offered me like some food one day. I was walking down 3rd Street. This is in early June 2025. And I made a video saying I've been fasting for like 6 days or something like that. Then this dude just like tried to offer me some food. And I looked at him like, nah, bro, I'm good. I didn't say I was fasting, but I just said I'm good. But that made me say, damn, I ain't never in my life got offered anything from this dude. But I said I'm fasting one particular day, walking down 3rd Street, and he tried to offer me some food. You know what I'm saying? I released the video, put a video up. I said I've been fasting for like 6 days, and later on that day, this dude tried to offer me some food. And I was like, man, it's too much weird shit going on here. But and then in the midst of talking to that lady, this other dude came up to me. It was like, do you think about stuff? Do you think about stuff? Do you harp on stuff? I'm like, no, what you mean? He was like, that's your problem. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he was like, yeah, just don't think about it. And I didn't know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was touching me like, yeah, don't think about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? Like, me and this lady on the subject of like black women and white women and relationships and stuff like that. He just came out of nowhere and said, don't think about it. And it was another dude sitting across from me recording me. I'm stating all of this to say that a big alliance got formed against me way before I got to the tiny home shelter. It was a lot of people that was related to each other that was stalking me, yo. And that lady, she had ended up leaving like way sooner, way before I started going through a whole lot more crazy, weird shit. She had left probably like October or November of 2024. But I had a dream, yo, and I'm starting to think, did that fool get drugged or something? Ain't no way. Ain't no way, because somebody would have had to have been able to, if something like that had taken place, that mean that, I said before, that mean that it's people that's going out their way to cover stuff up. Because this is in like September 2024 or October 2024. They had like a big cookout type barbecue at the tiny home shelter. And I remember grabbing some, it was like a whole bunch of barbecue food in one plate. Then they told me to grab some food out of the other plate. And it was like just a small amount of food in this plate. You know what I'm saying? And I went to sleep that night. Woke up the next day, and I didn't think nothing of anything. You know what I'm saying? But I still was thinking, like, it seemed like it was weird activity around me after that. So I'm starting to think, is it a possibility that fool got drugged? If it's a video or something, I said this a long time ago. Somebody need to let me know if there is a video going around in California, somebody doing anything with me, because I've already reached out to the cyber hacking agency and said there's people trying to frame me and sabotage me and try to make me look mentally ill, trying to make me look sexually active and all of that. So I said a long time ago, something like that is ongoing. The only way that that's been overlooked and nothing has been done about it is if there are people in the judicial system that's actually allowing this kind of shit to happen and then actually going out their way to cover this kind of stuff up at the same time, yo. It's December 10th, 2025, 3:54 a.m., yo. I just wanted to state this because and another thing, my YouTube been hacked for a long time now. And whoever got my YouTube hacked for this long, everybody know my shit hacked. And the person that got it hacked, it's also people that's like above them in law enforcement that know it's been hacked for a long time. Because the only way it can be hacked for this long and nobody do shit about it is if it's somebody who got like a high ranking that's saying, hey, don't do shit about this.